it doesn't matter what my policies are. They're coming after my race, my religion, my nationality, which is American. But, I've been called Indian, Pakistani, so many different things that are not even accurate. But our goal is to respond back with love.
That was Terrell Patel on The Factor last year when he claimed he was a victim of racism in the political race for county commissioner.
A few moments later.
He is accused of creating a fake social media account to post racist comments directed at himself.
This former Biden White House aide is being charged with impersonating a Trump supporter and committing fake hate crimes against himself. You can't make this stuff up. This is Terrell Patel. He's a Democratic candidate for a local Texas county. Now, this Democrat has connections that go all the way to the White House. He was appointed by Joe Biden to serve in his administration as a liaison to the White House. He also served as a law clerk for the Department of Justice Criminal Division in the Public Integrity section. And he was appointed as a member of the White House's Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islanders Committee, also known as WHAANHPI. That is a long list of letters. Now, Patel is a Democrat, and he's running in Ruby Red, Texas, in a Ruby Red county against a Ruby Red incumbent. Now, Patel is running against Republican and longtime Commissioner Andy Myers. Now, Andy Myers has been on this job for 27 years. Now, during the campaign, Patel had an interesting idea. Now, Patel posted a collage of hateful comments that he says was sent by Myers' MAGA racist Republican supporters. Now, here is what Patel had to say about this madness.
This came after Patel sent out a press release with a collage of supposed racist social media posts that he claimed were directed at him. Meyer told investigators he recognized one of the accounts behind the comments as Antonio Scallywag.
Here is Patel himself talking about the crazy things that have been happening to him online.
A very deeply misguided place of fear that immigrants are coming to take people's jobs or things of that nature. And I try to remind folks is I'm not running against anybody. I'm running for the people, all the people of Precinct 3, whether they like me or not. My goal is to better their lives. But unfortunately, what we hear from a kind of polarized environment is it doesn't matter what my policies are. They're coming after my race, my religion, my nationality, which is American. But, I've been called Indian, Pakistani, so many different things that are not even accurate. But our goal is to respond back with love.
That was Terrell Patel on The Factor last year when he claimed he was a victim of racism in the political race for county commissioner.
Now, Andy Myers, being upset that his campaign was being called racist and all of his supporters were being called racist, he decided to beg the DA for Fort Bend County to look into it, to find who these racists were, to stop this attack against Patel.
Back in October, the DA's office received a request from Precinct 3 Commissioner Andy Meyer to look into who was behind several social media posts directed at his opponent, which is Patel.
So now the DA's office is involved, the Texas Rangers are involved, and we have to fast forward to June 2024. So the DA's office issued subpoenas to Facebook and Google because they wanted to know who the fake account belonged to. So when Google returned the subpoena, they found that the account data matched Patel. His address, his phone number, even his Texas driver's license number and bank card were all there in the account. And obviously some other personal information.
Meyer told investigators he recognized one of the accounts behind the comments as Antonio Scallywag. The documents then further detailed how they linked that account back to Patel, including getting a subpoena from Facebook and Google. From there, they were able to obtain account and payment information matching Patel's credit card number, address, phone number, and other personal data.
So police found that in a shock, it was Patel who was sending fake racist messages about his campaign to himself. So on June 12, 2024, Patel was arrested for impersonating a Trump supporter. This is crazy. A Democrat from the White House was arrested for criminal impersonation of a Trump supporter.
Commissioner score.
Yeah, police say
Taral Patel created a fake social media account, then used it to make racist attacks against himself. He's facing a felony count of online impersonation. In newly obtained court documents, authorities allege Patel stole a Needville man's photo, used it to set up his fake Facebook persona for a man he called Antonio Scallywag. And according to documents, the scheme was uncovered after Patel sent out a press release highlighting racist attacks targeting him and his campaign. Of course, now police believe some of those attacks were fabricated by Patel himself.
Now, Patel was actually charged with a third-degree felony charge for online impersonation of a Trump supporter, a Class A misdemeanor for impersonations of someone's identity, which is illegal in the state of Texas. Now, the district attorney's office in Texas said this was the first time their agency had ever charged someone with this election-related misdemeanor.
Patel now faces a third-degree felony of online impersonation and Class A misdemeanor for misrepresentation of identity. The DJ's office tells us this is the first time that they've charged someone with that specific election-related misdemeanor.
He is charged with online impersonation, a felony, and a misdemeanor charge of misrepresentation of identity.
Candidate for Precinct 3 Commissioner in Fort Bend County is facing criminal charges.
Taral Patel is charged with a felony online impersonation and a misdemeanor charge, misrepresentation of identity. The Fort Bend County DA's office tells us Patel was arrested yesterday after a ranger executed a search warrant in connection to a complaint.
Now, Patel's bond was set at $20,000 for the felony and $2,500 for the misdemeanors. He bonded out and is free on bail.
We're told that Patel did bond out of the jail here early this morning. His next court appearance is on July 22nd.
So what do we have here? Well, we have a Southern Democrat, Patel, pulling a Jussie Smollett. Can you believe somebody in this day and age is actually pulling a Juicy?
We gotta go get this Empire fat. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Is that him?
That's that Nick.
It's that Nick.
Get that Nick.
Oh, he's moving fast. Come on, let's get him.
Get that Nick.
My name ain't Empire. And I didn't answer. I kept walking, and then I heard Empire. So I turned around and I said, "The did you just say to me?" And I see the attacker masked, and he said, "This MAGA country," punches me right in the face.
Now, Patel, just like Juicy, found out the hard way that when you claim racism happens and people are harassing you in this way, the government actually takes it seriously. They actually investigate. And if they find that it's you doing it to yourself, you're going to be charged, probably convicted, and embarrassed.
Meanwhile, we are hearing from the county judge's office where Patel once worked. Judge K.P. George issued a statement late today that says, in part, he's deeply concerned about the arrest and he trusts the matter will be, quote, examined without prejudice.
Now, you may think that's the end of the story, but then Patel was found to have been impersonating a judge in Texas. So a second investigation opened up into Patel impersonating a judge online. You can't make this stuff up.
The Fort Bend County candidate who was charged last month for allegedly faking racist social media posts against himself is under investigation again for a similar crime.
Yeah, a new search warrant filed by investigators this week claims that he impersonated a district judge on Facebook. In fact, it's the one who was initially assigned to preside over his first case.
That's right. He's impersonating the judge that's presiding over his own case. This guy is pretty sick with it. So I'll keep you updated on the Patel story, but I want to know, what do you think should happen to Patel? Should he be locked up? And do you think this is pervasive? Because it seems like people are just faking hate crimes like it's going out of style. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that great YouTube stuff. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.